Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, I'm going to replace an inner tie rod on this 2002 GMC Sierra. This procedure is the same for millions of GMC Sierra, Chevy Silverado, 1500, 2500, 3500, pretty much all the same basic procedure. You'll need a couple of large adjustable wrenches. I found those work fine. You don't really need the exact size. 2 large adjustable wrenches will work. You'll also need a tape measure, and you'll need a grease gun with grease, and we do recommend that you have your vehicle aligned after a repair like this.
Okay, so here you can see I have the vehicle up on a lift. Here is my inner tie rod running from here to here. This is the outer tie rod, and you can see I pull this boot down and I pull. What I'm looking at is basically the relationship of here to here, and I can see some movement in here. So I want to replace this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, okay, and I'm going to measure from there to there, just a shade under 10 inches, 9 15/16. Okay, now I'm going to pull it back in. Okay, and check here, and it's about 9 7/8. So when I put this back together, I'm going to set this right between 9 7/8 and 9 15/16. So I'm going to pull it apart. I'm just going to clean this off. Okay, take a nice big adjustable wrench. Okay. Loosen that up. On this end, I'm going to put a wrench on my outer tie rod just to hold it in place. Get that loosened up.
I'm just going to speed up here. So we loosened up the nut that's close to the steering, the center steering rack, and then we loosened up the tie rod where it connects to the outer tie rod. Take that nut off for the center steering first, and then just turn the whole entire inner tie rod counterclockwise and take it out of the outer tie rod.
Okay, new tie rod from 1A Auto. Always a good idea. Put some thread lock on the inside. If you have your vehicle up on a lift or on a jack, you'll want to jack it up just to make sure your what is this? The stabilizer bar is up and out of the way. Okay, thread it in. Okay, and then use a wrench and tighten this. Should be tightened to 74 foot-pounds. Anywhere between 70 and 80 foot-pounds.
Okay, in this shot, what I didn't explain very clearly, you can see where that red arrow is. I have a jack underneath the suspension. That just helps lift it up so that the stabilizer bar isn't in the way when you start the tie rod into the center steering link.
That's with this wrench. Just pull it nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to assemble the outer end. I'm going to put this nut on. down, pull my tire in. Okay, make sure it's going together straight. Okay, if you remember our measurement. Okay, 9, basically we want to be right at 9 and 31/32, so we got a long way to go.
And I'm going to speed it up here as I keep using the wrench to turn the tie rod end into the outer tie rod end, and measure it a couple times just to see where I'm at.
And that is just a little bit further than we want. Back it off. Right there. Okay, so we've got our one wrench on here, and we'll tighten up, hold on to the outer tie rod, tighten that up nice and secure. Okay, now make sure we grease the fitting. And what I'm watching this boot here. Once that boot starts changing shape a little bit, I know grease is in there. Okay, and then while I'm here, I'm going to hit all my other grease spots as well.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.